I have a lot of plants in my classroom, and I've been in several times over the summer to make sure that they got watered and so forth. Let's take a look around my room. And when I say I have a lot of plants, I mean it. So see if you can give me a guesstimate how many you think you see in there. And I would be curious if how many of you can actually identify some of the plants that you see in my room. I'm going to put some music to the background as I go around the room and show off the little plants I have going, and you can pop comments down below. Which plants can you identify? And we're making a little friendly contest. The prize is bragging rights. So in the comments below, type out what plants you see there. Okay? And so if you're the first person, let's say you find 10 of the plants, and the next person finds 12, but the 10 of them are repeats of what somebody else identified, then you would get the difference. So early posting, early commenting will get you more points. And I'll check if you have it, like the plants aren't right, then I will deduct the points of the plants that you had misidentified. So that'll be kind of fun. Go ahead and let's take a look around my classroom, see what plants I have. Comment below, what plants did you notice? Do you want to give a guesstimate how many plants you think you see in my classroom? Not just the pots, but actually how many plants, because there's lots of babies in there. All right, everybody, let's take a look around. Did you stay until the end of the video? Good job. How many plants did you notice? Now, when you go to the comments below, you start typing in, you might see somebody beat you to it. How many did you really find? And then go ahead and comment of the plants that you noticed that aren't already listed if you can. And we'll just do a little friendly contest. Bragging rights of who could find and identify the most house plants in this video. What do you think about the using plants as a decoration or decor in the classroom? I really like it, especially for science. And I'm not much of a interior decorator, despite that my maternal grandmother, had a dream when I was a little girl. She said, I had a dream last night. You were an interior decorator. I was like, oh, that's a dream, Grandma. That was definitely a dream. But I definitely keep my classroom green for sure. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing the plants in my room, and then you're going to go ahead and give a couple guesses as to what plants that you noticed. Maybe even just comment below what's your favorite plant that you saw in my classroom today. All right, everybody, be good, be sweet, grow a garden if you want to eat. I'll see you next time. So right here, this is kind of confusing because here you see what is called autumn olive. It has a beautiful shimmery, this one's kind of silver. I also have one that's called a golden autumn olive. That's literally golden. This one is silver and it shimmers, sparkly. And you can see here, it's forming fruit. The confusing thing, botanically speaking, is that flower right there, because that is not an autumn olive flower. That's a rugosa rose, and it smells absolutely incredible. And you can see that the plant is growing through there. They're kind of winding together, and I don't mind that because my whole idea was to have like a food forest and have the foliage like just so thick. Like if I need to prune back, I will, but it has good airflow and it's beautiful. It smells incredible. And I love the leaves of this autumn olive. Isn't that pretty? With that purple. Gorgeous. So it looks like this year I'm going to have a lot of rose hips because these flowers have already died back and they are forming hips. There's a bunch right here, and then down below there's another bunch here. Super cool. I'm going to look into propagating this rose. I got this plant from Burnt Ridge Nursery, and it was long time ago when they had rugosa rose plants for only $5. It's a lot more now, I'm sure, but compared to all other rose varieties, it's still going to be cheaper. Now, it does have just the one single petal around, like it's not like full, but it smells wonderful. And those other ones, oh, there's a spider. Those other ones don't smell very good, but this one smells really nice. I love it. How close would you put your nose to a spider? Let's see how close I will go. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Don't bite me, spider. Oh, wow. Oh, that's beautiful. I love it, love it, love it. Yeah. I started with plants outside, and I eventually went to house plants when I got bored in the wintertime. So I started outside first. A lot of people start inside and then go outside, but I did it backwards. How did you guys start gardening? Did you start with house plants, or do you start with your plants in the outside? Comment below. I was rescuing some plants over here, and I didn't even plant this mint, and it smells. Wow, today's like all about scents. Smells so minty. I'm gonna chew it like it's gum. Yum. Oh, and the leaves are so soft. Usually when I get them, they're a little bit older and I have to spit out the pulp, you know, but I kind of just chew on it for a while. That went down so easy. It was like so tender. Yum, yum, yum. This would be really good in a, I would use that. Honestly, I would use that in a caprese salad. I call it poor man's caprese. I'm probably saying that wrong. But I use mint if my basil is not doing very well. The basil is doing pretty well, but you want to pinch off the tops so that you get more foliage. At some point I will let it keep going. That way I get seeds. Oh, another incredible smell. I even love the smell of the tomato plants. Yum. Okay, the other day I transplanted a bunch of strawberry starts. They're looking good. There's some more here. I transplanted some other plants. This is where I did those little dish pans. And the idea came from Robbie on her channel. Oh my gosh. So over there is Dusty Miller. So I'm seeing Dusty Miller sprouting up, but I also planted some beans. So those are the tiger eye beans that I planted in various spots. I actually surprised, there's one there, there's some there and there. So tiger eye beans, I've got some Dusty Miller popping up. I don't see the Oregon grape popping up yet, I don't think, but maybe. There could also be weed seeds in here. Pinto potato, not yet. That's a potato, not yet. Here I've got a squash, and there are flowers in there. So I planted it pretty late, but I do think I will get something out of it. That is a yellow scallop squash, so those don't take very long. If you have a really short amount of time and you want to get squash, scallop squash are really the way to go. You can get a quick harvest. It's too late now to start them from seed, but in the future, if you find yourself kind of running out of time, that could be something that you do. This is interesting. Hold on. That could be potato right there. Oh, that's the Ayok potato. And that looks really different than the other potatoes I normally grow. Interesting. And now again, I'm trying to just get planting material for next year. I really got a late start on all my potatoes and stuff. They looked really bad, but I thought, you know what? I'll just plant what I got and see what happens. And it looks like I will have some for next year. So super cool. Wow, the basil smells good over here. So it's working. Good. Check up A+. My little Jefferson hazelnuts are doing well. Look at that one here. And another one here. This pot here got knocked over by squirrels. I know they're walnuts, but now I don't know which kind they are. I want to say they're Howards, but they could be black timber walnut. I doubt it. I think it's the Howards, but I'm not sure. But I think it's Howards. Yeah, cool. I just planted these from nuts I bought from Burnt Ridge that they sell them in bulk. I'm sure a lot of people buy them to eat them, but I bought them to plant them. And it was successful. Nice. Oh, wow. This is my hibiscus. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I am so thrilled with these. This is a cold hardy hibiscus, and I don't know how cold hardy it is because it's new to me this year, but I am. Oh, there's a little spider. Hi, little dude. Wow. I'm happy. Look how pretty that is. Definitely going to keep growing these. Wow. Beautiful. I'm glad I decided to walk around the front yard a little bit today because I'm pleasantly surprised with what all I see blooming, and I can see some more little buds here that'll bloom later, so I can come out here several times over the next week or so and see more of these amazing blooms. Beautiful. Oh, I don't think this pumpkin is going to have enough time, but you know what, whatever. It's a spooky pumpkin, planted super late, it's flowering. I'm going to let it do its thing. We'll see what happens. I took a little cutting of a plant, stuck it down below. I think it is working. Look at all of these snapdragons blooming. These were rescues from Home Depot that were drastically reduced in price. I will definitely grow snapdragons every year. I'm so happy. I've never grown them before, and I have a bunch of different seeds from Baker Creek that I'm going to try some different varieties. But wow, so pretty. It's the end of August, so I'm really happy with how many things I see blooming over here. Look what we have. Ripe. They're ripe. Most of them anyway. And you eat them, crunchy seed inside there and all. It kind of reminds me of pomegranate. They're super tiny, like the size of a pinky nail. They're delicious. Inevitably, birds will get to some of them, but there are so many. I'm going to cut down some clusters and enjoy these. Wow. Love them. What a way to make use of vertical space. It's beautiful, it's ornamental, and it's edible. And so are the leaves. Grape leaves are actually edible. All kinds of different recipes, especially like the Greek culture, Mediterranean, some Middle Eastern recipes out there on how to use grape leaves. Check it out. Yum. There's no candy that is better than this. None anywhere. If you think there is, comment below what kind of candy you think is better than this. I don't think it exists, honestly. Delicious. Did you like that little bonus content? Actually, so this week, Friday, I'm going to be going to get a harvest of elderberries, because I do have elderberry plants, but mine are pretty young. So I'm going to go harvest some elderberries, and then I might do a little footage showing you what those look like. And then at some point soon, I will be making elderberry syrup. So if you want to see that, click like and subscribe. And don't forget, it could be sweet. Grow a garden if you want to eat.